Good morning, my dear angels. Hello, how are you? Let's start our day with a big smile. Why? Because it's a brand new morning, children, and our day is a blank sheet. Let's paint it with new learning and new friends. You must be wondering why I have used the word new friends. Children, we have a new girl among ourselves and her name is Tamanna. Let me tell you more about Tamanna. Tamanna is a good student. Tamanna completes her homework every day. Tamanna has many friends. Tamanna also dances well. Children, have you noticed something? Yes, here Tamanna has been used over and over again. Don't you think these sentences sound awkward? Yes, so let's try to write them in some other manner. Now read these sentences. Tamanna is a good student. She completes her homework every day. She has many friends. She also dances well. Children, now I have replaced Tamanna with the pronoun she. And these sentences are sounding perfect now. Children, have you noticed I have used a word pronoun here? So today we are going to learn more about pronouns, and pronouns is the word that is made up of two words, pro plus nouns. Nouns you already know. Nouns are the naming words. That means the names given to person, places, animals or things. And pro means in place of. So pronoun means the words that are used in place of nouns. Let's learn more about pronouns. Children, pronouns are of many types. But in your syllabus, you have two types of pronouns. First is personal pronoun and second is reflexive pronoun. First, we will discuss personal pronouns in detail. So, personal pronouns are used in place of the names of persons, animals or things. Any pronoun that is used to replace a person, an animal or a thing, that is known as personal pronouns. Let's learn more with the help of examples. The book is lying on the table. Pick it up. Students, here I have used it in place of the book. I have not used the book again. I have used it. So, it is your personal pronoun. It is always used for non-living things or animals. Next, Rohan is a boy. He is playing. I have replaced Rohan with he. So, he is your personal pronoun. Similarly, we are playing. Here we is personal pronoun and I am playing football. That means I is your personal pronouns. Let's discuss personal pronouns in detail. Children, personal pronouns are of three types. And the first type is first person. First person is the person who is speaking or the person who is talking. For example, right now I am speaking. So I is your first person. Children, first person means the person who is speaking. For example, here I am speaking. So I is your first person. When I alone speak, then I. When I and my friends will speak, then we'll use the word we. These pronouns I, we, me and us are used for first person. If I am speaking alone, that means first person. But if I will speak with my friends, so plural, so we will use we are speaking. Talk to me, that means talk only to me. But if we'll say talk to us, that means the number of persons are more. Next, second person, children. Second person is the person with whom you are talking. The person standing in front of the speaker. And that person is you. When I am talking to you, you people are second person. And the last one is third person. And third person is about whom we are talking. He, she, they, it, him, her, them. Children, he and him are used for masculines, for males. She and her are used for feminines, that means females. They and them are used for plural. Either they are boys or they are girls. And it, I have already told you, it is used for an animal or a thing. Children, do you know pronouns are also having numbers? That means pronouns are also singular pronoun and plural pronoun. Let's find out first about singular pronouns. Singular pronoun I and me. That means the first person who is talking, when he is talking alone, will use I or me. For example, I am talking to you. I am singular. Only one person is talking. Talk to me. Talk to only one person. Next is you. When I am talking only with a single student, you is singular then. Children, you can be singular and plural both. I'll explain you later. Then he, him, she, her, it. He, children, he is used for boys. Him, when we want to use a pronoun for a subject in the beginning. You know subjects? When you want to replace a subject, you will use he. But when you want to use something in the end, you will use him. Similarly, if you want to replace a subject female, you will use she. But when you want to replace a female after verb, you will use her. And the last one is it. You will use it for all non-living things and all animals, but whenever they are singular. Next comes your we and us. When more than two persons are talking, for example, we are going out to play. Now, number of persons have increased. Not only single one is going, we are going. I and my friends are going. And call us when the dinner will be prepared. That means we all who have gone, call us. Now, us is used for plural pronouns. So, they are plural pronouns. You. When I am talking to the second person, the whole class, then you will become plural. I have already told you, you can be singular or you can be plural depending upon the situation. If you are talking to only one person, then you will be singular. If you are talking to more than one persons, then you will be plural. And the last one are they or them. They and them can replace boys, girls, non-living things and animals also when they are in plural. For example, they are playing outside. Fine. When you want to replace plural subjects, you will use they. And when you want to replace the nouns after verb but in the plural form, you will use them. Let's learn with the help of examples. Few examples we are going to discuss now. First one is Shubh and Manoj are friends. I have told you Shubh and Manoj. Now they are two persons. They are plural. And for plural, we will write dash live in Jaipur. What we will write? They. Because we are talking about Manoj and Shubh and they are plural. For plural third person, we use they. Next. Neeta is a good student. Dash stands first in class. Now Neeta is a girl and now we want to replace a subject. And when we want to replace a feminine subject, we use she. Next. We know Mr. Mathur. Mr. Mathur is always a masculine noun, a male member. Dash is our neighbor. Again, we have to replace before verb. That means subject So we will write he is our neighbor. Next, Vineet is not alone. Jay is with dash. Now children, we have to fill in the blank after verb. And what is the verb here? Is the verb. So after verb, if you have to use for males, I have told you we will use him or her. Here we can use both because Vineet can be a girl or a boy also. And the last one is get the file. You know file is a non-living thing. So for non-living things we use it. So we will write the boss wants it now. Students, we'll move to exercise of your book for the better understanding. So open your books, grammar books.